There I was, on yet another date, and the only person I actually wanted to go home with was his wife. As a recovering unicorn, please allow me to be your dating app daddy. This video shares some of the most important rules of the couple dating game. Make sure to watch until the end because I'm going to share a special tip that you can start using right away to save you a ton of time and potentially wasted energy. I'm Iseman. I'm an open relationship coach, and this channel shares all the lessons that I've learned the hard way so you don't have to. Let's dive into my top 5 dating app do's and don'ts for curious couples. Rule number 1. Disclose that you're partnered in your profile. Stating ENM doesn't tell me you have a partner. It just tells me you enjoy using acronyms. Half of the people posting ENM in their profile either don't actually know what it means, or they leave out the essential E altogether with a don't ask, don't tell policy, a major red flag for me. Hot tip, ENM stands for ethical non-monogamy, which can also be called consensual non-monogamy or CNM. Rule number 2, link your profile with your partner or partners if they're also on the app, whether you date together, only separately, or both. Not every dating app has this feature, but most of the ones in the poly ENM world either already do or are bringing versions of it online. Share your boundaries clearly in your bio about whether you only date together or separately or both, and if you're looking for solos only, other couples, groups, or just new friends. And no wife poaching. In heterosexual couples, this is when a couple isn't actually open to what's called a full swap, when both partners play with both other partners, but they don't reveal that until after the play has already started. This means the other guy is already playing with your wife, but all of a sudden, his wife just wants to watch them play or join them. This can happen in any dynamic, and why it's so important to be super crisp and clear on your dibs, desires, intentions, and boundaries before hitting the big red go button. Rule number 3, share your photos. And this goes for both of you. Use recent photos and don't lie about your age, height, or any other BS. This should go without saying. For some reason, in the modern dating world, it clearly needs to be both said and printed in bold. If you're both out there, have at least one photo which you both approve of in each of your profiles that shows the two of you together, especially if you can't link your profiles within the app itself. Do not post photos of your partner only and then write the whole profile about only your fantasies and desires. Whoever's photos are on display should be writing the profile from their perspective and with their desires in mind. You'll see some profiles that say photos shared when matched. There's really no point in hiding. If someone is seeing your profile, it means that they're on the same app that you are, so outing you means that they out themselves. When the other couple or person won't share their face picture until after you have a conversation, or they ask to see your private photos before they've shared a single photo of their face, it generally doesn't work out. Rule number 4, take the lead if you're a couple meeting up for a date with a solo person. You are inviting them into an already existing dynamic, so you need to set the tone so they know what to expect with you. All the same rules still apply when you're partnered as they do in single life. Be clear on expectations. How's the bill being handled? What level of physical connection are you open to? What does this connection mean to you? Would you like to see them again? And if so, when? You know, that sort of thing. Earlier in my non-monogamy explorations, I thought it was sweet when a couple asked me to pick a place that I liked or knew it was close to me. I thought it meant they wanted me to be comfortable. I quickly learned that it was often a sign of newbies who wanted me to teach them everything in basically a free session. Wine and dine me before you mine me for gold. Or it was unicorn hunters who were just looking to take me home as quickly as they could with as little effort as possible. Unicorn hunters are a couple, usually heterosexual, looking for a third partner, generally a bi woman with no emotional strings attached, to join their relationship, either temporarily or ongoingly. Rule number 5, unicorn hunters. Please, please, please state that that's what you're up to. There are unicorns out there for you, I promise. But the rest of us who would like to be seen, received, and played with as the fully formed, complex human with needs and desires that we are, would like to meet others capable of and interested in that. So please, save us all the time and own your hunt. The term unicorn is commonly used in the polyamory and swinging communities to describe what's considered a mythical creature. the single bi woman with no strings or needs attached. I agree with Leanne Yao of Polyphilia, who says bisexual women who are down for threesomes aren't actually that rare. The real unicorns are couples who are in a secure relationship, know how to treat a bi woman with respect, are both hot, and are good at communication, boundaries, and consent. Those were my top 5 dating app tips for couples. But since you were good little boys and girls who watched all the way to the end, I want to give you a super special extra tip. Bonus tip. This is a red flag for couples to look out for. When a profile immediately wants you to message them on Snapchat, Telegram, or Insta, basically getting you off the app, it's generally a fake profile. You might as well delete those people. Overall, just own that you're partnered and share your basic relationship agreements right there in your profile so that potential dates know exactly what they're signing up for. You're not single, and that's okay. You're in a space where you don't have to hide anymore. If you're new to this, that's okay too. Let potential dates know and get the professional support that you need to do this right and save time, money, and heartache. And if you're gonna be another one of the folks who tries to get a free session thinly disguised as a date out of me or one of my colleagues, know that the quality of the advice that you get will be directly proportional to the quality and effort that you put into our fake date. Happy humping. There you have it. My top 5 do's and don'ts for using dating apps as a couple, plus a super special just the tip. If you enjoyed this video, I'll see you in the next one where I'll tell you how I blew up my last monogamous relationship when I first tried opening it up. A podcast clip of this story went super viral with over 1 million views on Instagram alone. I want to share the full story so that my mistakes don't become yours. Be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you'll get notified when I post a new video about open relationships. And feel free to share this video with a couple who needs it. It can be rough out there with no guidelines. If you want to see if the math adds up for you to open up, make sure to download my free relationship ratio workbook and check out all my other resources below to learn how I can help you open up without blowing up.